So hi, One League of Noise podcast. I'm Shane,
I'm Glory.
and we're here with.
Hi, I'm Hope.
We're gonna ask her some questions today. I'm gonna start. So, what inspired you to start making music?
That's a great question. I started writing songs when I was 6, and then it never stopped. It was one of those things where I just kept doing it. It was kind of like a coping thing, a way to process. And then I didn't start recording music until I was 17.
Okay. So, what made you start recording music then?
Yeah.
Since you'd been doing it for so long.
Yeah. Well, I had all these songs and they were always helpful to me. They were just always a release. And I kind of realized, geez, it's not really great if I just keep these all to myself, because I know that they can be used to help other people. And that's really all I want to do in life, is just help people, especially mentally and emotionally. So I've kind of felt like it was selfish to keep them to myself. So I started recording and then put out my first project when I was 18.
I love that.
That is the sweetest motive I think I've ever heard. Just like, I'm going to start recording just because I want it to be able to help people. Like, that makes me so happy. Okay.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's literally the only reason. I was just like, it's selfish if I just keep these to myself, because they help me, so they have to help other people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love that so much. All right. Congratulations on your newest release, Sad Song.
Yeah.
How do you feel the response to it so far? Of course, it was a banger.
It's been so awesome. I was not sure what the response would be, because it's different than a lot of the music I put out. Mm-hmm. It's a lot more upbeat, which is great. I'm sure my team is thrilled about the fact that it's upbeat, and a lot more kind of light rock and whatnot. And everyone has been super supportive of it and really happy about it, which is nice. I don't know. I grew up on Avril Lavigne and Hannah Montana and you know what I mean? Like all of that. Yeah. Like, you know, I'm really happy that it kind of is showing a little bit of that side of me, because I haven't put that side out until this song.
Mm-hmm.
Solid. Do you think you'll be continuing that sound?
Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. Definitely. It's like a door that was open and it's just a part of the room of the house now.
All right.
Good.
Well, I dig this sound, so keep it up.
Yeah, please.
Thank you so much. I'm super excited about it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So is there any meaning behind the single name or the cover art? You're smiling on the cover art. It's called Sad Song. It's more upbeat. What's the idea behind all that?
So when I wrote this song originally, I was very sad. The title is true. I was very sad. I was very confused about the situation that was going on. And so I wrote this song, and it was my way of saying, okay, I know you're going to want to write 500 songs about this topic, but just do one song, get it out, and then move on with your day, and try not to be really depressed. And so I wrote this song, and then after I wrote it, I was like, geez, that would be really cool with a fast drum beat. And when I worked with my producer, he got a drummer in, and then it became super upbeat. And then it was the whole mood of it kind of shift, and was just it was kind of sarcastic to begin with, but then it became even more sarcastic and kind of just that one song to listen to when you're sad, and then you get on with your day.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like a pick me up sad song.
I love it. Okay.
It's amazing. So can you tell me a little bit about your writing process for the single?
Yeah. Don't really have much of a strategy for writing. It's different every time.
Mm-hmm.
I've written the chorus of the song first, and did kind of the la-da-dee-do thing, the sort of sarcastic chorus, and then just went from there. It was kind of like my process of the situation at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wait, so you said you started with the chorus this time. Is that usually how it goes? I know you just said you don't have a process, but do you usually have some sort of starting point?
I don't. I don't. It's literally different every time. Sometimes like I'll start with the verse, sometimes a chorus. I rarely like start writing with a bridge. That's something that isn't very common, but never this is where I'm going to start. I think it's honestly, however I need to process at the time is what's coming out first.
Okay. Makes sense.
That makes sense. Wait, so
Like,
do you ever want to Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, keep going.
Do you ever want to have like a writing process, or do you want it to just be like very fluid?
I like the way that it is.
Mm-hmm.
With writing songs, I've never been someone that was like I was never feeling, oh, I need to sit down and write a song. It was always like, I have to do this to get it off my. So whenever the moment comes that I feel the need to have this release, it just happens, and I don't really have much control over it. So because of that, it makes it very difficult to kind of strategize the writing process as a whole. And that's just the way it's been my whole life. So I it would be interesting if it ended up becoming more of a strategized thing, because I don't think it ever will be, at least for me.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it works. So
yeah, it works out.
Yeah, exactly.
So I want you to pick your favorite lyric off this track and tell us the meaning behind it.
Honestly, I love the chorus. I love the chorus because honestly, probably thanks to some of my friends freshman year of college, they were super sarcastic, and I was not a super sarcastic person until I met them. And then I just kind of acquired their sense of humor. Mm-hmm. And so I feel as though the chorus is, with just like the la-di-da-di-do part,
mm-hmm.
It's just like kind of sarcastic. And I love that because I've never really put sarcasm in any of my songs. And since I wrote Sad Song, I've noticed that there's been a bit more of that same kind of energy with some other songs that I've been writing. Just kind of a sense of humor.
Mm-hmm.
I never really had in my songs. They were always pretty serious. So I think just the chorus in general, and just adding that little bit of like sarcasm
mm-hmm.
is my favorite thing about it.
Okay. Wait, did you add that little bit of sarcasm as like a tip to the hat to your friends, or was it just kind of like because of your friends you added it?
No, I have not told them that my sarcasm is from them.
Oh my God.
I don't that.
You need to tell them.
Yeah, no, I should let them know that. I did credit them for giving me a sense of humor
mm-hmm.
Not too long ago. So they got a little bit of recognition. But
That's
no,
good.
it was like my attitude at the time. It was like, oh, like I don't want to be sad about this. This is dumb.
Yeah.
But one of those things where I was like, like, it makes sense that I'm sad, but maybe I'm overthinking it. Like what? And so then it kind of just turned into like, screw it. Like, just, don't dwell in it.
Yeah, exactly. That's fair.
Yeah.
So you already kind of went into it a little bit, but if you want, you could go a bit more in depth. Can you tell me where your headspace was while creating this song?
Yeah. So, like I was not getting any communication from somebody in my life, and I was so confused about it. I felt like they were ignoring me, and it didn't make any sense. So I was like, maybe they're just busy. And then I was like, I don't think they're just busy. Like, this doesn't make any sense. And I got really, really sad. I had taken a trip back to Michigan, which is where I wrote this song. I'm in California now, but I'm from Michigan. Okay. And I was just like trying to enjoy being home. I was like very depressed. I was like, this is so sad. Like, what is happening? I was like, what is going on? Like, did I do something wrong? Which is like my initial thought when anyone doesn't talk to me. I think I did something wrong.
Yeah.
And I realized a lot of times writing music, I write a conversation that I want to have with somebody that I haven't had.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't catch this until after I wrote Sad Song. Ooh, that's my strat. That is like something I do often with writing songs. It's like, I want to talk to somebody about something, but I don't want to hurt them, or I don't want to like make things worse. So I don't. And then I just write a song. because it gives me the same satisfaction as having the conversation with somebody. And so in this case, where I was having no communication, I kind of wrote it as a, like, we were having this conversation, like, what is going on? Why is this happening? But I wasn't actually having a conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. I've always wanted to ask this question to people who write songs from like experiences from like a certain person. Have you shown this song to that person?
Oh yeah, they thought it was
Okay.
great.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, very supportive.
I love that.
Okay, good.
I live in a trailer park. It's a nice one. I call it the mobile estates.
That's amazing.
And this person's cat just walked into my house right now. So I don't know if you guys want to see it.
Of course.
It just really opened my door and came in.
Oh my god.
I love it.
Them. I love them.
Didn't even knock.
I have no idea whose cat this is. Just in my house right now.
It's
I thought
okay,
it was like
though.
maybe like
If
your
I look
neighbor's
over,
cat.
I'm looking over.
It's all good. It's all
Making
good.
sure it doesn't destroy anything.
Exactly. It's just a cat in the house.
Cat with a collar and a bell. So apparently they didn't want to come inside.
But with clearly no manners. Didn't
With
even
no
knock.
Didn't even knock.
God.
The nerve.
Introduced himself. So good.
Exactly. Just wandered in.
So,
Gosh.
what band or artist influence you think you can hear the most on this track? I know you talked about Avril Lavigne and Miley
Mhm.
Cyrus, but anybody else?
Probably those two mainly.
Okay.
I listened to so much Avril Lavigne growing up, and then I listened to like I don't know if you, maybe Glory, were this way too, but we would come up with dances to, like, my cousin and I would come up with dances to Taylor Swift or
Yeah.
Hannah Montana and perform them for our family.
Yep.
Gloria, you're saying yep because you did this?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Of course I did.
Did do this? I don't know.
I can't
But-
trust you.
Just every family gathering. And so
Mhm.
Hannah Montana was one of those people that, like, we would do this. He Could Be the One was a song by Hannah Montana that, like, I specifically remember singing on the table in their basement, like getting ready to perform.
Mhm.
And so I had a lot of that influence as a kid. And they're just kind of those solid little rock girly songs.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow. So even when you were younger, you were like a performer.
Yeah, right. Like that. My cousin and I tried to get our family to pay to watch us perform in her basement. No one would guess.
Yeah.
But we were, like, my one talent I feel like I have in this world is I know every single lyric to every Taylor Swift song,
Of
from-
course.
album to now, because my cousin and I would learn all the lyrics and then perform these songs to everybody with dances we made up, or like we try to do kind of like act it out situations.
Yeah. Yeah. Ah, those were the best. Yeah.
Yeah. Like You Belong With Me. I and my cousin and I had a broomstick that was like the boyfriend that we were fighting over.
I'm
Very, very good performers.
Of course. Yeah. I'm so happy to hear that other people went through this phase
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. Yes.
Classic. It's classic.
Definitely did. I mean, I of course still like perform any chance
Yeah.
I get with Hannah Montana and Taylor Swift, but I need to do it more at family gatherings again.
I think you got to
Definitely.
bring it back. Every single family gathering, you got to
Definitely.
perform.
Yes.
And
Yes.
you should definitely charge them this time. Like make it very strict. You have to pay
Yeah.
$10 to get in.
$10.
Yeah.
Yeah. We would try to charge them $1 and they wouldn't even pay that. So
Wow.
they're kind of cheap. They're kind of cheap. I might have to bring it down to 5 and see what we
Okay.
can do.
Okay.
Yeah, I think 5 sounds good. 5 sounds doable.
Yeah.
I hope that works out for you.
Thank you. Y'all
Of course.
keep
Thank you. So this one should be super, super fast. Off the top of your head, I want you to describe this single for new listeners in 3 words.
I haven't been asked that question.
Ooh.
Fun,
Okay.
funky.
Ooh.
I'm not going to say fresh at the end.
No.
Even-
Okay.
Fun,
Mhm.
funky, and sad.
Ah, come on.
I was really upset there wasn't a third F word there because it would have been
Exactly.
perfect.
Fun, fun, funky, and fantastic. Maybe
Perfect.
that.
There we go.
Honestly, I think that better.
Yeah, that's
good.
better.
That's good.
Because it's
Why
not
did you-
cheap.
Yeah. Why did you not want to say fresh? Like, what's up with fresh?
Because I don't think it's not new. It's not a new style of.
Okay.
That's why I'm like. I mean, we can use fresh. Like, we can just ignore the fact that I wasn't going to use it and just use it and just call it good.
Okay.
Exactly. That's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
So is there a certain feeling you want your listeners to have while going through the track?
Just honestly fun. Just like a good release song.
Mm-hmm.
Not like release as in put it out, as in like just release as in like emotionally, just, you know, something that you can like sing really loud to when you're going through something, and then just be like, and then maybe lift your mood a little, I guess, because that's what it did to me. It was lift my mood a little, you know. I just want like a little pick me up for everyone that listens to it, if they are going through something when they listen to it. Just kind of like, you can still be sad, but like a pick me up song for when you're sad.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
I like that
that.
a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
So where do you see your project in the next 5 years? And is this single leading up to anything bigger?
Yeah. So we're working together to put out another EP, because I put it out last year in May. So we're kind of reaching that the first year, and then working on another project. And yeah, I think this song has opened up, like I said, another room of styles in the house of the music we're working with right now. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's more songs like this on the next project. And but I write so many songs very often. So it's like there's a lot of songs within the last year that will probably play a part on the project too. And when it comes to where I think it'll all be in 5 years, I genuinely have no idea at all. I'm a horrible planner. I recently discovered that a reason why I'm a horrible planner is because my whole life I thought I was going to die young. So I wouldn't think ahead.
Yeah.
I've been trying to figure out why I thought that. I don't know. But I was just never got into planning ahead, because I'm like, oh, like, I had no way will I live that long. And then here I am, older, trying to be like thinking ahead. So it's a new thought process that I'm trying to work on.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm happier in that thought process now. It's good.
Yeah.
So the other one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, we're stepping forward here.
Exactly.
Small improvements here, small improvements.
Yeah.
So for the last couple of questions, we're going to shift away from music and go straight to death row.
Boom.
Yeah.
So if you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Honestly, that is so hard. I'm really into chocolate chip cookies. There would have to be like a warm homemade chocolate chip cookie. The drinks, a nice solid iced tea with lemon, unsweetened.
Okay.
Or an Arnold Palmer, I wouldn't be upset with.
Arnold Palmer's really good, yeah.
Yeah. And then honestly, a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich.
Solid. Wait, so is that all of it, or is that like the salad, the cookie? Okay, good.
That's it. I think that wraps it up.
Solid. That's a very good choice. Because when you said cookie,
keep
go
going.
on. I was just gonna say, when you said cookie, I was like, oh, this is just one cookie. And then you added more things. I was like, okay, good, because it's your last meal. Be kind of sad if it was just one cookie.
I was thinking about just leaving it cookie, but I was like, no, I would literally be like disappointed because I would still be
Where's
hungry.
the rest? Yeah.
I also appreciate your reaction to the question, because most people give us the most like dead serious look. Like, we just told you you're going to be on death row. Could you at least give us a little enthusiasm here?
No, you know what? It's a great thing to think about.
I agree.
Definitely. So if you could live in one fictional world for a week, where would you live?
Oh. I don't know if this is a good idea. Have you guys seen Gilligan's Island?
Of course.
Okay, I would love to just be in that presence of all those people on an island stranded.
Definitely.
So I like laugh at all of their dumb ideas.
For sure. Yeah, you'd be the smart one of the group. Definitely.
No, I would be bad. I don't even know how I would react to being stranded on an island. I would probably be really happy about it for like a week and then be like, all right.
So when's the boat coming?
When we get out of here?
Over now. But yeah, I think that would be my pick.
Okay.
Definitely. That's a good choice. I love it.
So I have the honor of asking the last question, and every single person we've spoken to have said that it is the most important question. What's your favorite color?
It is a great question. I have to say yellow.
As it should be. It's the best color.
As it should be.
Yep.
I think it's a great color. It makes me happy. It reminds me of warmth and comfort, and I love it. But some people hate yellow.
I don't know
hate
why.
yellow.
Yeah.
You hate yellow?
It's too bright for me.
Yeah, you seem like a yellow hater. I could accept the bat. Is one of your favorite colors green?
I mean, I prefer green over yellow. It depends
You
on what
suck.
shade of green, because some of them are really
you a
ugly.
blue guy?
Well, I would prefer blue over both colors you just mentioned, yeah.
His favorite
You
color
want
is black.
What kills me, though? I feel like every guy's favorite color is blue.
We
That's
get that a
usually
lot,
what we
yeah.
get. Yeah.
Blue,
You're right.
green, somewhere in
Yeah.
there, yeah. A turquoise.
I love
We get that
green
a
for
lot.
sure. I think
Mhm.
I just love yellow. I've loved yellow since I was like 17.
All right.
And that was like, this is my favorite color above all else.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a very
Yeah.
good color. I'm glad you made that choice.
Thank you. Is yours yellow too?
Of course. Yeah. It's the best color.
It is. It
Mhm.
is.
Yeah. I don't know what
Good.
Shane's thinking, but
It's black. My favorite color is black.
no.
Okay, this makes sense.
It does. It does.
It does.
It does.
It makes
Yeah.
perfect sense.
I just give off that vibe.
Yeah, you know, like
this-
you're dark, mysterious.
Yeah. I'm currently like kind of sitting in the darkness, so
Yes.
so as I
Yeah.
said, that's all the questions we have today. Is there anything that you would like to plug?
What do you mean by plug? I'm sorry.
Promote.
Oh,
Mhm.
I mean, sad song, obviously. I really appreciate you guys having this interview and wanting to talk more about the song. We made a video for it, which is super fun. We made it in Big Bear, and that's on YouTube and whatnot. And yeah, we'll see where it leads, and hopefully more projects coming out in the near future.
Right.
Looking forward to it.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you. First, now this has been Hope Waidley and We're the Good Noise podcast.